Visiting the most beautiful mountain villages in Switzerland is one thing. But how much would it actually cost you to buy a home there? Today we're going deep into the Bernese Oberland, the kind of landscape that makes grown adults stop mid-sentence and just stare. We're covering two villages, Grindelwald and Wengen. Both are car-free or nearly car-free, both sit directly beneath the Eiger, the Mönch, and the Jungfrau, and both have something the rest of Europe simply cannot replicate. And before you say, Switzerland is too expensive, hold on. Because yes, these properties are premium and definitely not cheap, but there are some genuine surprises in here too. One thing you should know up front. A couple living comfortably in this part of Switzerland, groceries, transport, health insurance, dining out once or twice a week, is looking at roughly 3,000 to 4,000 euros per month. It's not for everyone. But what you get in return? Safety, infrastructure, clean mountain air, and a quality of life that is genuinely hard to find anywhere else in the world, many people feel it's worth every franc. 5 properties, each at different price points and with different use cases. And I promise you, all of them are stunning and will make you want to move to Switzerland. Let's get into it. Our first property is located in Grindelwald. Grindelwald is probably the most famous mountain village in Switzerland, and possibly in the world. At just over 1,000 meters above sea level, it sits at the foot of the Eiger's legendary North Wall, surrounded by glaciers, waterfalls, and over 300 kilometers of hiking trails. The village has a proper high street, a supermarket, pharmacies, restaurants, and a train station, with direct connections. 45 minutes gets you to Interlaken, and from there you're under 2 hours from Zurich or Bern by rail. In winter, it's a world-class ski destination. In summer, it becomes one of Europe's greatest hiking bases, and yet it still feels like a proper village. First up is this beautifully renovated, semi-detached chalet for 1,010,900 euros. This one works as both a full-time home and an Alpine holiday retreat. The layout is flexible enough for either. It also has solid rental potential if you want to offset costs during months you're not there. The exterior is the real thing, a historic Alpine wooden house with genuine chalet charm. Not a replica, not a modern imitation, the kind of structure that took decades to develop that particular color and texture of aged timber. Step inside and you get bright, well-proportioned rooms that have been modernized without losing any of their character. The renovation was done in 2018, which means the bones are solid and the headaches are already behind you. Out back, the garden is generous. 896 square meters of outdoor space, and it leads directly onto hiking trails. In winter, you're a short walk from ski access. This is not a property that needs you to drive anywhere to find nature. Nature is already at your door. The living space is 98 square meters net, with a gross of 122 square meters. The plot is 896 square meters. Renovation, completed in 2018. Quiet, natural setting with direct trail access and good transport links into the wider valley. A real gem for the buyer who wants an authentic Alpine lifestyle without the stress of a major project. This property's ready. It's solid. And at this price point for Grindelwald, it's one of the more accessible entries into this market you'll find. And the best part is, we're just getting started. Property 2, still in Grindelwald, 1,848,000 euros. The village runs along a long valley floor with properties spreading up the surrounding hillsides on both sides. The higher you go, the more unobstructed your view becomes. And nothing in this valley is more unobstructed than a direct sightline to the Eiger Nordwand, the north face of the Eiger. This is a 2-family chalet, 8.5 rooms across 2 separate apartments for 1,848,000 euros. This one is genuinely interesting from a financial standpoint. You live in one apartment and rent the other. Rental income in a village like Grindelwald, especially to short-term holiday guests, can be substantial. It's not just a home, it's a strategy. Built in 1961 with classic log construction, this is the real Alpine aesthetic. Warm timber inside and out, the kind of chalet that smells like pine and wood smoke the moment you step through the door. The ground floor holds a self-contained 3.5-room apartment with 2 bedrooms, a functional kitchen, and a comfortable living and dining space. The bathroom has been renovated. Contemporary comfort without losing the Alpine feel. Upstairs, the 5.5-room apartment spans the upper and attic levels. 5 rooms, an open-plan living and dining area, a renovated kitchen, and the real showstopper, a covered terrace with an unobstructed view of the Eiger north face. Not a partial view, not a view if you lean at an angle, straight on, directly facing one of the most photographed mountain walls on the planet. The living area is 168 square meters across a 597 square meter plot. 8.5 rooms split across 2 self-contained apartments with independent entrances. Multiple renovations completed. Ski and access from the first site is included. 2 parking spaces are included in the purchase price, around 50 meters from the chalet. 8 minutes on foot to Grindelwald train station, and the last stretch to the front door is on foot only, which guarantees privacy and quiet. A real gem for the buyer, who wants income potential alongside their own Alpine base. The ski and access alone is a significant bonus. And that covered terrace facing the Eiger, you don't forget a view like that. And the best part is, there's still more in Grindelwald. Property 3, a penthouse duplex, €3,190,000. Some buyers aren't looking for a chalet. They want the Alpine location, the views, the prestige, but in a turnkey, contemporary package with 0 maintenance worries. This next one is for those people. This is a penthouse duplex apartment of 196 square meters positioned directly facing the Eiger Express cable car departure point for €3,190,000. Primary residence, secondary home, or high-end holiday rental. At this quality level in this location, short-term rental demand is essentially permanent. Built in 2013, this is a building that was designed properly, a considered piece of architecture that respects its Alpine surroundings while delivering contemporary luxury inside. Inside, the quality of materials is immediately apparent. Premium finishes throughout, generous ceiling heights, a fireplace in the living area, and floor-to-ceiling windows that frame the Bernese Alps like a painting that changes every hour. There are 2 large, habitable balconies, real outdoor living spaces, not token ledges, with uninterrupted panoramic views across the Alps. 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and a home automation system that lets you control everything from your phone. 196 square meters across 2 levels. 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. Fireplace and home automation system installed. Lift with direct apartment access. 2 underground parking spaces, plus a private cellar and a dedicated ski room, available immediately. A real gem for the buyer for whom Switzerland represents a lifestyle investment as much as a property purchase. There's nothing to do here except arrive, open a bottle of wine, and look at the mountains. And we still have one more in Grindelwald before we cross the valley. Property 4, Chalet Argoia, €1,650,000. This is a freestanding 3-story house with 7 rooms, 5 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a plot of over 4,000 square meters for €1,650,000. A full-time family home or an exceptionally spacious holiday retreat with genuine expansion potential. The house sits in an idyllic sunny position with direct panoramic views of the surrounding mountain world. Built in 1950, so it carries authentic Alpine character, it's been consistently maintained with targeted updates. Balcony renewed in 2016, boiler replaced in 2019, living room parquet renewed in 2021. The centerpiece of the living level is a working ceramic tiled stove with a traditional bench. One of those features that photographs can't fully capture. It's a real Alpine home, not a staged one. 2 balconies across the upper floors plus a wide outdoor area make this a property designed for outdoor living. And the 4,029 square meter plot includes a second parcel in the agricultural zone, which means the view in front of you is legally protected. It cannot be built out. What you see is what you keep forever. 152 square meters of living space, 159 usable, on a 4,029 square meter plot. 7 rooms, 5 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, tiled stove with traditional seating, views legally protected, pets welcome, child-friendly, 2 minutes walk to the nearest bus stop, a real gem for the family or couple who want genuine space, authentic Alpine character, and the knowledge that the view is never going away. It's not a museum, it's real life. Now we cross the valley for our last property. House number 5 is located in Wengen. The price for this beauty is, and buckle up, 5,225,000 euros. Wengen sits on a sun-drenched natural terrace above the Lauterbrunnen Valley, and it is completely car-free. Every single vehicle arriving in Wengen does so by rack railway. No traffic noise, no fumes, no roads cutting through the village. It's a level of peace that most places in Europe only pretend to offer. The train from Wengen connects directly to Interlaken in about 35 minutes. The Jungfrau, the top of Europe, is accessible from the station above the village. And the Lauberhorn ski race, one of the most famous downhill races in the world, runs right through the village every January. Right there in the heart of this amazing place we find Property 5, our flagship. This is a 7.5-room log-built Alpine chalet, 250 square meters, built in 2005 by Log Home Switzerland, and renovated in 2022 for 5,225,000 euros. Primary residence for a large family, premium holiday rental that sleeps 12, or a combination of both. This property is sold fully furnished and move-in ready. Every piece of linen, every piece of cutlery, the catering equipment for 12 people, all included. You walk in and your Alpine life begins immediately. The construction method alone makes this stand apart. Log Home Switzerland is a specialist builder. This is genuine handcrafted log construction, not a timber frame house, with a log facade. The visual warmth of that wood, combined with large glazed panels framing the mountain panorama, creates an interior experience that no photograph captures accurately. The ground floor is open plan, kitchen, dining, and living with cathedral ceilings, flowing into a master bedroom with ensuite. The scale of the space feels generous without ever feeling cold. Upstairs, 2 large bedrooms, a sitting area, workspace. The kind of floor you could happily spend a full week on without once needing to go anywhere. The lower level is where it gets practical in the best possible way. A bunk bedroom that sleeps 4 adults, a sauna, a dedicated boot room with external access, laundry facilities, storage, and a blast shelter. Standard in Swiss residential construction. 250 square meters total on a 498 square meter plot. 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, and a separate WC. Built 2005, renovated 2022. Pellet central underfloor heating. Sold fully furnished, sleeps 12. 2 sets of Miele washer dryers. Sauna, ski room, and boot room included. 10 minutes walk to Wengen Village and Station. 8 minutes to Wengwald Station. Private garage in Lauterbrunnen, available by separate arrangement. 5-minute walk to the Grand Hotel Belvedere and Spa. A real gem for the buyer who wants Wengen at its absolute finest. No compromises, no projects, no waiting. So, 5 properties, 2 of the most extraordinary mountain villages in Europe. Let me give you the summary. If I had to pick the best value in this lineup, the property that genuinely surprised me at its price point, it's Property 1. That lovingly renovated, semi-detached chalet in Grindelwald for 1,010,900 euros. For under €1,000,000, you get 98 square meters of authentic Alpine living, a 2018 renovation, an 896 square meter garden, and direct trail access in one of the most famous mountain villages in the world. Solid property, no major renovations. Actually move into it. Chalet Argoia at 1,650,000 euros is a close second for sheer value. 4,000 square meters of land, legally protected views, and 5 bedrooms. For families, that's the one to look at seriously. And if you have the budget for the 5,225,000 euro log chalet in Wengen, it's fully furnished and sleeps 12 and is ready to earn the day you take the keys. That's not a holiday home, that's a business with a mountain view. I've linked the full listings in the description below. Every one of these is real, current, and available. Now, if the Swiss Alps feel a little too expensive for your budget, and you prefer something equally beautiful at a fraction of the price, click the video on screen now. We cover some stunning and cheap seaside homes in Spain, where your money goes considerably further. See you there.